BASF is the leading chemical company in the world and the #1 chemical supplier to the automotive industry. We cover over 50 applications of the vehicle, so that can range from the catalysts in your exhaust system of the vehicle to the coating systems and the paint that you see on the car to all of the interior with our high-end performance plastics. You're seeing this movement of internal combustion engines within cars to a switch to where now we're seeing more hybrid vehicles, and eventually further down on the horizon you're seeing the fully electric vehicle. And so our technologies are helping bridge that path forward. So on the catalyst side, we're still working with tailpipe catalysts on both the hybrid and the fully internal combustion engines. But looking further down the line, we're seeing how can our sorbent technologies impact the overall energy load. So we're looking at what's the conditions for the individual in the car in terms of making sure that the cabin air is regulated, that it's clean air, it's pure air, tackling some of the challenges around humidity that might accumulate in the vehicle as well as CO2 levels. And through that, we're even looking at how do we redesign the HVAC systems in the vehicle in order to reduce the energy load on the battery.
Basically, BASF is heavily investing into the production and innovation of battery materials, and those are the major components determining, for example, the range of an electric car, the lifetime of the battery in the electric car, how quickly you can recharge such a car, and last but not least, also the cost. So with our materials, we are having a major lever to influence what the customer appreciates in the end, to have an electric car which has a similar price point, a similar driving experience compared to what they are used to. So what we are doing at the moment is heavily investing into R&D. So if you look over the last 5 years, we spent around about 250 million euro into R&D to really improve those materials, find new formulations that really address those needs of the customer and our car makers in the end.
There are a number of trends that are converging in the electronic space today. Everything from small and smaller footprints, electromagnetic interference from noisy chips, high temperatures, potential safety issues from live electrical going through high voltage cables and to an electric vehicle battery pack. And all of these are really demanding new materials that can withstand these harsh environments and still ensure that the application is ultimately safe for the driver or the passenger. And so at BASF, we're really committed to developing next-gen materials that can enable the success and safety of sensors, cameras, LiDAR systems, radar systems. So as radar sensor technology has further advanced, we have developed materials that ultimately can operate at higher frequencies, specifically 60 to 90 gigahertz. What that ultimately does is it enables better resolution, better performance of the sensor, and ultimately enables better safety for passengers.
The focus of BASF Coatings in this segment is to try to separate what is visibly detected versus something that's detected invisibly. So to our visible eyes, when we see color, we want to be able to see the various color positions that we're able to create and design. But invisibly, especially to the area of near infrared where LiDAR systems are working, we want to bring all of those colors to the same functional behavior and have them be detected almost the same way. So the common word for LiDAR detection is that colors will have to be white or light pastel. So this is a color that looks to the visible eye something very dark, almost a blackish blue, and it also has a little bit of beautiful effect pigment in it that brings a special sparkle and dynamic character to it. We feel that it's very automotive in its look. And this dark color to a LiDAR system looks very, very much like a white paint does to a LiDAR system. So what this does is this enables the automotive maker to still stay very, very creative in a wider color palette and still meet the needs of future autonomous vehicles.
BASF. We create chemistry.